but I kinda like the music. They say the ladies are insane there, but they sure know how to use it. They don't abuse it, never gonna lose it. I can't refuse it. Well, I've never been to England, but I kinda like the Beatles. Well, I headed for Las Vegas, only made it out to Needles. Can you feel it? Must be real. Feels so good, feels so good. Welcome back for another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be Never Been to Spain by Three Dog Night. This is a fairly simple lesson, I would say beginner to intermediate, where you only have 3 chords here in E, A, and B, and then a nice opening that's only going to use 2 strings. It's going to be using our G and E. Let's get right into that opening. I'm playing it with my pick and my middle finger, but you can drop the pick and just play it with your fingers. Our first part is just going to start with our G and E on the 9th fret, playing with our pointer finger on the G, middle finger on the E, and then we're going to slide that down to the 7th fret, and then we're going to play our middle finger on the 6th fret of the G, and then pointer finger, 5th fret of the high E. And then we have this part. Same strings, we're going to have G and E on the 4th fret, slide down to the 2nd fret, and then 1st fret G, high E, open, so not fretting at all. And that's after each line. And then once we get to the 5 chord for They Don't Abuse It, Never Gonna Lose It, we're going to be playing barring 4th fret from the G string down with our pointer finger. You're going to play D from the D string down. D, G, B, hammer on and pull off to the 5th fret of the B string. And do that with your ring finger. So that's for They Don't Abuse It, Never Gonna Lose It, I Can't Refuse It. You're gonna go to that 4, 2, 1. So again, They Don't Abuse It, Never Gonna Lose It, I Can't Refuse It. And you start singing. Well, I've never been to England. Here you just have an open A. But I kinda like the Beatles. Just an E power chord. Well, I headed for Las Vegas. Back to the A. Only made it out to Needles. Back to that E, and then can you feel it? B power chord, so, or a B bar chord, A shape. So that means we're going to have our pointer finger, make sure it's anchoring down on the 2nd fret of the A, and then your ring finger is going to cover up from the D string down of the 4th fret, and then you're just going to play that. Can you feel it? Must be real. Back to the, so we have B, A, to E. And now for our I've Never Been to Heaven. I like to have a little distortion on because this is when it starts to get going. The song starts to build dynamic wise. We have that A again, but now you're going to be hammering on and pulling off to the 4th fret of the A, and then 4th fret of the D, and then for the E, 4th fret of the low E, 4th fret of the A. For the E, or excuse me, for the B, you're going to hit that B bar chord. You're going to readjust, and you're going to go from the 4th fret A to the 6th fret. And then you're going to go D string, 4th fret to 6th fret, and then back open to 4. Song, and then once you get to the solo, it's going to be, for the most part, an E major pentatonic, which is going to be here. It's going to be the same thing as your C sharp minor pentatonic, but you're going to resolve it down to E. So we're going to have, just to show you the box or where it's at, root note is going to be 7th fret A string, slide up to 9th fret A string, and then you're going to go 9, 11 on the A, 9, 11 on D, 9, 11 on G, 9, 12 on B, 9, 12 on E. And then you can use those notes. And they go other places in the solo as well. But again, if you want me to go over a note for note lesson of the solo, please let me know. Again, let's go over our parts. So we have our opening. strumming that, palm muting a little bit. E. Back to A. And then to E. To the B. A. E. Next verse. Again, I put a little bit of distortion on, and then we have our rhythm pattern of hammering on to the 4th fret of the A and D, and then for the E, E, and A. Going to be up here, going from 4 to 6, and then 4, 6, 4, A, E, and then you have your solo. After the solo, it's the same rhythm pattern. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. This is just a very fun song to play. Nice opening. Some open chords. And then it's nice to play along with the record and try to match up that rhythm. Again, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a great day.